So today I want to talk about orders of operations and the steps. There are 4 steps. Some of you have learned the acronym PEMDAS. I personally don't like PEMDAS. There's nothing wrong with having teachers teach it, but the problem is that students often forget a very important thing. But same as in PEMDAS, the very first step is your parentheses. And those are simply your grouping symbols, all right? Your regular parentheses or even your brackets. Your second step are your exponents. We're going to talk about exponents a little bit later. Now, the third step, this is where it can be tricky. Your third step is multiplying and dividing from left to right. So this is why I don't particularly like PEMDAS. What I need you to know is you do whatever comes first from left to right. So if there's a division symbol before your multiplication, you do the division symbol. It doesn't matter that in PEMDAS, M comes before D. They're on the same level. You do whatever comes first from left to right. That's why I don't like PEMDAS. Many people think that the M always comes first, and that's simply not true. And then the last is same exact thing, adding and subtracting, again, from left to right. That is the most important part. If you want to get technical about it, do all your parentheses from left to right, and do all your exponents from left to right. Technically, you do it all that way. But there are 4 steps, and that's what I need you to know. So I've got the same problem here. I want to do them 2 different ways. Which one's correct? So the first one, 2 plus 5 is 7 times 3, I get 21. And the second one, 2 plus 15 is 17. Which one is correct? So think about it. Not too complicated of a problem, but think about which one is correct. And hopefully you came up with 17. 17 is correct. But the question is, why? Why is that one correct? Well, we use the order of operations. Yeah, but why? Why is there that order of operations? And the bottom line is, you need to have everyone agree on how to do it so everyone gets the same answer. I don't care what grade you're in, what school you're at, what state you live in, what country you're in. You need to all have the same method, the same order, so that everyone can solve the problem correctly. So that's why we have the orders of operations. Again, 4 steps. So look at these 2 examples. I want to do them with you. If you want to pause me right now and try them on your own, see if we get the same answer, perfect. All right, but the first one, no parentheses, no exponents. The very first thing you're going to do is the multiplication. All right, and then now I've got nothing but adding and subtracting left, so do them left to right. So 4 plus 10 is 14. And 14 minus 3 is going to give you a final answer of 11. Same thing, second one, no parentheses, no exponents. I do have multiplication. Rewrite everything else. 2 times 3 is 6. And then now nothing but adding and subtracting. Do what comes first, left to right. So the 12 minus 4 comes first, all right? Solve the problems, the mathematical sentence, just like you would do a regular written sentence. Read it left to right. Same thing, left to right. And that's going to give you 15. Hopefully we got the same answer. All right, now I want to talk about exponents, or basically a power. And a power is made up of 2 things. First of all, the way that you read this, it's 2 to the 7th power. All right, so the very first thing that we have is we have a base. That's your main number, that big number. It's what we call the factor. And then we have the exponent. That exponent is a small number in the corner, and it tells how many times to multiply the main number. It does not mean 2 times 7. This is the biggest mistake that people are going to make. It says that I need to take that 2 and multiply it 7 times, not by 7. Those are two completely different things. All right, it's just going to take a little bit of time. So again, I've got my 2 to the 7th power. What that actually means is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. If you look, I've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've taken that main factor 2 and I've multiplied it by itself 7 times. That's what it means. This form is actually called expanded form, and we are going to talk about that tomorrow in class. All right, and I'm going to show you some shortcuts on the calculator as well. Same thing for number 2, 5 to the 3rd. It is not 5 times 3. All right, you are taking that main number of 5 and you are multiplying it 1, 2, 3 times. So that 5 to the 3rd power can also be called 5 cubed. All right, and then finally, the question of how does simplifying with exponents use multiplication? All right, if exponents aren't being multiplied by that main number, then why does it use multiplication? Well, it simply tells you how many times to multiply that base. If the exponent is 5, then you're writing that number out 5 times. If the exponent is 23, then you're multiplying that out 23 times. All right, I will see you in class tomorrow, guys.